Success isn't a secret. It isn't. It's 95% mindset and only 5% strategy. And if you are going to have an extraordinary year of success where you achieve your goals this year, then you need to understand what's really going on inside of you. You see, all of your results right now are a reflection of what's going on inside the subconscious mind. And until you go within and look at your belief system, your programming, some call it your conditioning, Bob referred to it as your paradigm, until you go within and understand what's really going on inside and shift some of the ideas and habits within your subconscious mind, then you are going to be in the receivership of the same old results year in, year out. Welcome back. It's day 9 already. And today I'm going to do a teaching on helping you understand you. Today I'm going to look at what's really going on inside your subconscious mind. And when you have an understanding, it puts you in a very powerful place to do some changes, to create some changes, and you don't have to do much. And then you will see that your results will be reflected on the outside. So let's get going with the teaching today. Today I'm going to be talking about your programming, your paradigm. So I'm not sure whether or not you know what a paradigm is. Put your comments below if you do know what a paradigm is. For those of you who don't, let me give you a brief explanation about paradigm. So your paradigm is your programming, and it's made up of a multitude of habits and ideas. And these habits or ideas have actually been programmed inside of you. So here's the stick person again. And to think about it, inside your subconscious mind is your programming. And it's been put inside of you both genetically and environmentally through your 5 senses. And most of our programming began the moment we were born. Some of it was already put inside of us genetically, but most of it began and in the environment we were living in. And this programming is made up of a number of opinions, I call them opinions, from others. And these have come from our parents, who were also programmed from their parents, who were also programmed from their parents. So a lot of the programming we have doesn't even belong to us. It's just opinions that have been put inside of us from generations. We've also been programmed by the schooling system, by our friends, by our colleagues at work. We've been programmed with what I like to call a lot of mental junk. A lot of mental junk that doesn't even belong to us. Yet we believe it. We believe it because this programming controls 95% of our entire life. It's controlling right now your emotions. It's controlling your logic, your perception of yourself, of others. It's controlling your effectiveness, your productivity. It's controlling this idea about you, your self-concept that we've just finished off. I did around 4 videos on your self-concept, your self-image, and now we're moving into your programming and helping you understand you. But it's controlling even your decision-making. It controls so much of your entire life, and many of us aren't even aware of it. Now, some of the ideas or habits, because we are literally walking around doing life habitually, and some of these habits serve us well. So one of these might be you're able to drive a car, well, 80% of the time unconsciously. And I don't know if you're like me, but I've often driven from A to B and wondered, how did I get here? Oh, how did I get here? I don't remember getting here. You can get dressed in the morning and you don't even think about it. You may brush your teeth in the morning and not even think about it. So we've been programmed to live a certain way. Some people are always late. Have you noticed? Some people always show up late and they have a really good excuse. They can justify why they're late, but they are programmed to run late. They consciously don't want to be running late, right? They keep telling themselves, I'm not going to be late, I'm not going to be late. But remember, the programming is so strong that they will unconsciously run late. Now, for me, I was programmed, thank goodness, to run early, to get there early. And this served me well. In fact, it had to serve me well because when I was working for Qantas, I had to show up well ahead of schedule. I mean, that A380 wasn't waiting for me to arrive with a 500 passengers on board waiting to get to their destination. So thank goodness I was programmed by my parents to always be early. And of course, this served me well with a career where you had to be rather early to ensure that the plane took off on time because people had to get to their destinations and of course make connections. So as you can see, habitually we are doing life. Now, some of these habits serve us well in taking good care of ourselves, okay? But some of them don't. And as a business owner, if you're going to be running your own business, you're going to have to get into the habit of doing income producing activity every single day. Every single day. But many people I've noticed, when they leave corporate Australia or corporate America and they start their own businesses, they haven't programmed themselves with the right identity. Plus, they haven't programmed themselves with some new habits that you have to do on a daily basis to grow your business. One of them is putting yourself out there, right? Doing posts for LinkedIn, making posts for YouTube or TikTok or being on Facebook. I mean, you have to let people know who you are and what you are up to. So you have to get into the habit, and this is a new habit, of being out there, whether it's networking, being on social media, or even doing sales conversations. You have to change from being that of an employee of a company where you just kind of rock up for work and kind of just go unconscious to do your job because you know how to do it so well that you don't need to think about it. You only really work is to get to work. And then you go into automatic pilot. Well, I did as a flight attendant. I could go into automatic pilot and do my job with my eyes closed because I had made that skill a habit. So for my post today, I think I just wanted to give you an understanding as to why you are stuck. You know you could be doing better and you're not. And you can't figure out why you should be doing certain things, but you're not. A good example may be that you know you need to lose weight. Possibly you're not feeling full of energy. Maybe your clothes aren't fitting correctly like you'd like them to. Whatever the reason, you know you should lose the weight. But do you do it? Do you monitor and manage what you're eating? Have you started exercising more? Are you eating different types of foods? You see, everyone knows what to do, but they don't do it. And this is why many people are constantly gathering so much information through their 5 senses, but they don't do it. They actually don't go and do it. And the reason why they don't do it is because this programming is so powerful. It's cunning, it's baffling, and it holds you back from your greatness. I mean, I have heard that if we did everything we know we should be doing, we would astound ourselves. We would get results that would blow us out of the park. But many of us can't close, as I say, the knowing doing gap. And the reason why we can't is because of the paradigm or the programming that talks us out of our greatness. So today, I just wanted to give you an understanding of what's going on so you can stop beating yourself up. You can stop the rampage of shaming and blaming of yourself and others, because everyone, remember, is being controlled by their programming. We've all been programmed with conditioning, with a belief system, and it doesn't even belong to us. And that is why you must start to unpack, reveal your current habits. Look at those that are serving you and those that are not. And then start to change those habits or ideas. Not with action yet. Oh no, don't go there yet. You do it by changing your thinking. So, tomorrow, come back. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about day 10. I'm going to be talking about how your programming, your paradigm talks you out of your greatness. I'm going to give you real life examples of how my programming has stopped me. And I think when I give you live examples, you're going to realize you're not alone. We're all in this together. We're all in this boat together. But when you have the awareness, that puts you in a very powerful place to change it. See you tomorrow.